Portal Masters of all ages. This is Skylander with PortalPowerTV, and I am coming to you with another episode of Skylanders RE-MAGINators. You guys been wondering where I've been? I think it's been a couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2, maybe even 3. You know, we had Easter in there, and that kind of, took up some time. And then also this past weekend, there was a birthday for a family member, and so that kind of ate up some time too. So I'm glad you're all hanging back out here and watching this video. And as the thumbnail would suggest, we are doing Ben 10. Now, Ben 10 has been through a lot of different reimaginations, just like my Re-Maginators, and he's had a lot of different series. He's looked a lot different than the different cartoons. He's been voiced by the same actor in most of the cases. I think that was Tara Strong, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But anyway, so we're going to be attempting to kind of do like a little bit of a mashup. It won't look exactly like the most modern Ben 10, but it will look like Ben 10 and kind of a mashup between some of the different iterations of him. And but definitely go with more of the color scheme of the current one with the green, neon green shirt, neon green and black. So before we go any further, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to use dark crystal for this. And that's just because one of the powers kind of gives us the closest thing we might actually get with Ben 10.
Welcome to the
and for that reason, we're going to go ahead and use a dark crystal and get him turned into a brawler and then leveled up to level 6 so that we can finish doing the creation. So let's move this over to brawler. There we go.
Brawler Imaginators are strong heroes with a mastery of hand-to-hand combat. Are you ready to create a brawler? Choosing a battle class is a final decision.
There we go. Boom!
A new brawler is born. Now, bring your imagination to life.
Alright, and this is where we disappear for just a moment or two and level it up to level 6. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back in a flash. Alright, so we are back. Leveled up, actually went a little above level 6 into level 7, but this should get us where we're going. So let's look at the body and the head. And I started off with this guy with the student head. Kind of appropriate for Ben 10. He's a student, right? I think that's it right there.
Hello.
Yes. That is a student head.
Sweet.
And eyes. We have, of course, human eyes for
Right on.
Ben 10, Benjamin Tennyson. And for ears, where we go? A little bit further. There we go.
Yeah.
Rounded ears. And for chest, the shirt that I felt looked the best. This is just my opinion, but you are welcome, of course, to disagree. Or even better, tell me in the comments below what chest you thought would work better, or you think would work better. Okay, I'm looking for it, and I'm talking. There we go.
Nice.
Superhero uniform. Okay, and you'll kind of see why in a minute. The emblem in the middle is kind of like where his number 10 would go. And let's see. The arms we are looking for are these wasteland arms right here.
Ooh, that's cool.
Because it's the only ones that really turn his shirt into like a t-shirt. Since it's got short sleeves, and that's what, of course, Ben 10 has typically wears short sleeve shirts. And that's what kind of gives it that to us. And then legs, though, I went with heavy duty legs. And I gotta find those. I think they're right there.
You make the good
Bingo.
choice.
And then Ben 10, at least in his human form, does not have a tail. So we won't give him a tail, at least right here. I don't know. I might eventually do some of his aliens that he turns into. But this video is all about Ben Tennyson himself. So let's back up a step. And let's see. The weapon I picked was just kind of simple for Ben. So I just went with these, the iron uppercuts. Just so they don't detract from, him himself. And I don't think, I take that back. I do have some gear on him. The gear I put were some arm guards. And they were, let's see, the arm guards I chose were the riveting arm armor. So now I got to find those. It can't be too hard. Surely they can't be too hard. to find. Well, they're not too hard to find, and don't call me Shirley. I think that's it right there.
Yes.
Okay, so to me, that kind of emulates his Omnitrix. Now, unfortunately, I can't do just one on one side, so this Ben 10 is getting 2 of them, 1 on each wrist, and that's what we're going to have to live with for this one. So, anyway, no leg guards, no backpack. So, anyhow, let's get into size. And where are we going for that? So as far as size go, I left him about mid-height because he is a kid. And of course the head, I want to take that down a bit. Let's go down to there. Upper body. Of course, again, kid, taking him down. Muscles, down a notch. Lower body, down 1. So I think this might work. I'll need to color him up and see how well it shows off here. So, and then now color. So color is where all the magic happens. So color, part themes for the head. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of color him up and let you guys watch. And then I will be back in just a second after the colorization is done. Alright, so there is Ben 10. And I think the head's a little too big still, at least for me. I don't like them oversized and over cartoony, so I'm going to step back here and I'm going to take that head down. There, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So what do you think? There's Ben 10. All we need now is for him to be able to turn on his Omnitrix and turn into some creatures, but we have something for that. So let's go ahead and go, first of all, before we go there, I'm not going to put an aura on him, at least for now. So the powers is this dark mist, so he can turn into this dark mist and run around. So at least as far as the game goes, I can turn into something, and we can just count that as like one of his aliens. And that's one of the few that actually turns into something, unless I want to turn him into a sheep, which would be really stupid. So, anyway, not Ben 10 to me, at least. So, we're going to give him a name, and we're calling Ben 10. Ben 10. I would sing the song, but I might get copyright strike. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I can't put, like, the number's 10. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call him Ben Tennyson. And I'm probably gonna spell this wrong, but is that how we spell it? I'm not really sure. Hold on one second and we can cheat. If we cheat, I go to the internet. I'm actually doing that right as I'm talking to you guys. So, Ben 10, and I type in Ben 10 on Google. Alright, I spelled it Tennyson. Spelled it right. Awesome. So I did it. So I can go now up here to done.
Oh yeah, I can definitely roll with that.
And as far as the voice goes, I'm not even sure what I picked, and I can't hear because I got the TV turned all the way down. But let's see. I just think I've got like that adult voice that's in here right now.
Fear my knuckles. my knuckles.
So I can leave it
The
small.
wind howl. Fear my knuckles.
Fear. Fear my knuckles.
That might be as close as I'm going to get from that, from a voice point of view, but the voice isn't really important to me as much, but that works. So, and we're not going to use any music or effects. So, what else? What else? What else? Creator app. You want to go ahead and chirp him out real quick? We'll chirp him out. So here you guys go. I'm going to chirp him out. All right, there we go. And I guess now we're putting him in the game.
Game on.
So running around down there on the screen, does that look like Ben Tennyson? And if I do this, and he turns into his monster, or an alien, excuse me, and he can run around and fight. So that would be cool, huh?
Surprise attack.
So,
Good. I was hoping
you know,
for a fight.
Ben 10 doesn't actually usually attack in human form. He does once in a blue moon. But normally he turns into an alien to fight, so this is kind of awkward having him fighting. So, out of all of Ben 10's transformations into different aliens, what is your favorite? Not necessarily just from the new game. I'm sorry, the new cartoon that's currently out, which is almost like the original Ben, 10. The majority of them are, at least. But what is your favorite from any of the Ben 10 cartoons that have been out? For me, I think Humongosaur was probably one of my favorite aliens that he did. Although Alien X, which he hardly ever did, was probably my single most favorite, just because it was rare. But Humongosaur was great.
Huzzah for the Skylander! And
of course, who doesn't love four arms? Ben Wolf was fantastic. And but I'd love to hear you tell me what were your favorites. Give me your top 5. List your top 5 Ben 10 favorite aliens of yours from any of the Ben 10 series that's been out so far. That's what I'm wanting to find out.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we've chirped him out. We've done a little battle. I haven't done a magic moment. Let's do a magic moment. Let's pull him off. And put him back on.
Fear my knuckles.
Awesome. And of course we can look at him from that perspective. There's the green shirt. And the emblem would be kind of like his 10 symbol. If we had a number 10 in there, we could put that in there. Maybe that's an alien version of the 10 symbol. So, that's about it. So, what I really also be interested to find out is which of you can make Imaginators, or RE-MAGINators, as I put it, of some of his alien transformations. Who of you have already made some Ben 10 transformations? Like Humongosaur or Ben Wolf or somebody like that. Who has made some Ben 10 transformations? And if so, I am on Instagram as PortalPowerTV, and I'm on Twitter as @PortalPowerTV, and Facebook and all those great things. And I'm on at PortalPowerTV on all of those. So DM me or send me a private message or something like that. And send me a pic of your Ben 10 RE-MAGINators. And I might kind of make a collage of some of my favorite pics that some of you guys have done. And I'll make a video featuring some of the Ben 10 Imaginators that you guys have made. What do you think about that? Would y'all like me to make a video showing off some of your Imaginator creations? So we'll do that as one of the first ones, perhaps. Ben 10 aliens. So make some Ben 10 aliens. Send them to me in an email. You can also email me. My email will be in the description below, and you can email me a pic, and I'll collect all those, and I'll make a collage video showing off the different Imaginators that you guys have made of all the Ben 10 aliens. So I think that would be really, really fun. And I'd love to get to see some of what your guys are creating with Skylanders Imaginators. So anyway, guys, these are, let's see, take a selfie. Oh, can't take a selfie. So I'm going to go back. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, though. I appreciate everybody being here. This is Skylander with PortalPowerTV, signing off. Take care, and God bless.